This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long,
Is this a hard game, yes or no?
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Which was?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Which was?
Something he would never quite forget.
Which was?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, or a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Out of my office and I went where? Open that door. Open that door, okay?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, bro, that means they just doing something. All the co-workers doing the nasty, bro.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
On my left, okay, yeah, my left.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Where the f is everybody at?
Wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Room closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was
Yes.
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Upstairs.
boss's office.
Upstairs, I'm an NPC. Upstairs. There's his boss office. Damn. God damn. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffers losses, then that's what the boss chose. What the f, you weirdo? Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
Bro, like this big house
unraveled
in a
Stanley
building.
in disbelief. Who orchestrated this? What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped
Yo, the Batman.
passageway.
Batman. Okay. No, I'm still tired, chat. Somebody said not tired anymore. I'm tired still. I think I might drink a Red Bull.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But what if I don't follow his rules?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yeah, that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah. Y'all get a rebel light? I'm gonna take a rebel, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, y'all.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's workers. The lives of so many individuals.
NPCs!
Screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wow! The fuck? Yo!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to...
What is that his job, chat?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
What the fuck?
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Good, thank you. Alright. My controls inside waiting inputs. Wait, this is it's a choice-based game, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over?
I don't know.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I'm no longer an NPC!
Did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
I'm no longer an NPC, chat!
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Life! Life!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Life!
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Life!
And Stanley
was happy. Okay. It's a good game so far, chat. Good game. 4-7. What the f?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yo, what?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Nah, David, I can't teach you, bro.
The story in any way.
Nah, I can't trust you, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, Stanley didn't. He went to the door on his right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yup.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this inn. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's what you want me to do. No, motherfucker. I took one straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Fuck you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Nah.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something?
Bro, shut the f up. Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
No, you do not.
Something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
So prove it.
Give me a chance.
So prove it. Somebody get. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay, yeah.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I did not walk through the red door, bro. You can't fool me. You will not, bro, no.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Whoa.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I didn't misunderstood. I walked through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, fuck you, bitch, boy.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes.
Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
That's what you want me to
Even
think.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
You're lying.
Ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you. Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Come on, bro.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option.
What
This
the?
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Bro, I'm not going through that door, bro.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
Okay.
How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What? The Stanley Worldwide Leaderboard. Who the f are these people? 2, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Wait, what? What the f? How? Now what? Why was there a rat? Okay, let me go this way.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Yes!
Again, honest answers, please.
Yes! Yes! For sure.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game.
Okay.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Okay.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
The fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Nigga, fuck that baby.
You heartless bastard.
Fuck you.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay, come on.
Thank you for playing.
What the fuck?
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What the hell's he doing? What is this?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I don't know.
Backstory. What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Wait,
for some
is this another game?
Purpose.
Firewatch.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Can't be. Can't be what?
It is. It's an open world game.
Cat.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
Whoa!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
So I'm an NPC game.
And just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in.
Wow.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's
Okay.
find another game. Preferably something with walls.
Yeah.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Yes.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay. Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box.
Yo!
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yo, Rocket League, bro.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Get a soccer ball.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you doing it?
Yes!
Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one
Yo!
gets a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Come on!
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Okay.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Yo! Hello?
Enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little
Bro,
fun.
he's confusing me,
This
Chad.
is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without... Hold on. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come.
I'm no longer an NPC. I'm not an NPC anymore. I'm not an NPC no more. Yo, chat, I'm so confused, bro. Chat, 1 sharp today, at 1 o'clock sharp. Please let me know when it's 12:30. At 1 o'clock sharp, we need to be resting. What the fuck?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned...
I'm talking about tonight we gotta go to sleep.
with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, fuck this nigga, bro.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, chat, there's a way out, there's a way.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Huh? Kai,
Yo,
you want your food?
it's meat?
Yeah, it's not dumb good. It's not that you don't want
We
that.
can't even eat meat.
Huh?
We can't even eat meat.
You can't eat meat?
It's Ash Wednesday.
We can?
We can't.
Look. Mommy, he made a plate for all of us. Mommy isn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
I'm gonna just keep it next to you. You eat the noodles.
New content.
Oh, new content?
Yes.
What does that mean, new content?
Some new content, chat.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Oh, I got Ultra, chat.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Ultra.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
What if I dunk it off?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Bro, get off my dick. It's an elevator with no buttons.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Stanley. Turn her. Oh. The jump circle.
All right. All right, let's see. It's...
He said he's gonna
The
start
jump
asking you how you
circle?
want your food since it's like.
Huh?
Just put the sauce in the food.
Damn. What the fuck? Okay, like what the fuck?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but you're not fooling Fandigler, bro. You're not alone. What's over here? What's this? What's this, nigga? You're not fooling me, bro.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Shut the fuck up!
Elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if...
1,000?
There's more. Very good.
Wait, Chad, this game could be long as
I
fuck.
knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the content. What the
You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when
Bro,
greedy
give me the
video
fucking
game
content.
developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people.
But you're chatting!
And hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
No!
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Okay.
What do you say, friend?
Okay, now watch this shit. I'm gonna go against everything you gotta say. This is not the office. This is not the office.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Nah.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
No,
You're
fuck
a
you.
dork anyway, so who cares?
Oh, now it's up. One, two, now it's up, you bitch. Dumbass bitch, I don't give a fuck. Now it's up.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I did not. Or should I?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I didn't walk straight ahead.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Not it. No. No, I don't.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No, to the left. It's to the left.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
No, it's to the right. Come on, bro. Come on, gang.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game.
Hey, this doesn't look like when my viewers are watching me.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What the fuck? Okay. Bro, what the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Perhaps I did. I'm not listening to more chat.
Wait.
Whoa.
What? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over.